release that he can't get to.
Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back playing some more NHL 18, and we are back with some more league gaming. Once again, took ownership of a team, and I don't know why, but we'll try not to disappear from YouTube this time around. But just to recap for you guys, what's LG? A lot of you guys may not know, might be new to the channel, might not have played it, but it is pretty much competitive ESHL. Competitive ESHL online is pretty cool. You have the CHL, the AHL, the NHL. The better you are, the higher up you are in the leagues. And clearly, I'm going to CHL because, you know, not good at this game and stuff like that. But you pretty much go out there and you exemplify a season. In this case, the CHL. We use the Kelowna Rockets, so we'll play everybody's on the Rockets schedule throughout the season. If we was in the AHL, the NHL, say it was on the Blue Jackets, we'd play everybody on a Blue Jackets schedule. Just like the real NHL, it's a sim like that. The playoffs, everything worked the same like that, but it's obviously done competitively on a video game. So it's fun to do if you guys haven't played it before or haven't tried it out. LeagueGaming.com is the site. If you guys want to go check that out. But anyway, flashback to last season. It was a rough one. It really wasn't a terrible one. We had a solid season, but personally, I think we went like, what, 12 and 10? 13? Yeah, I think it's 12 and 10. It was a bad season. Wasn't how I wanted it to be. But this season, I'm feeling good about it. I think we're going to have a better season this year. And also, before we get started here, if you guys are new to the series as well, what we kind of do here is I like to review the way we did every single week. I'll show you some highlights of our games, show you how the rest of the team did. If you guys didn't know, there's 3 different lines on a team. Every line plays 3 games a week. So there's 9 games, but I only get to play 3 of them. Another guy only gets to play 3 of them. Everybody on the roster gets to play 3 of them. So that's how it works. So starting out here, so we didn't play Sunday, but we did have a good start to the season. We started 1-0, 4-3 victory, undefeated team here. Haven't lost all season. Hashtag goats, hashtag good luck ever beating us. Then game number 2 comes around. Same day, still Sunday. And we lost 5-1 against the Spokane Chiefs. So yeah, that lasted all of, like, you know, half an hour of being undefeated. That was a good time, though. It was fun while it lasted. Went in there Monday night, though. We lost 1, we won 1, making us 2-2 going into Tuesday night. And that is where we started our first 2 games of the season. And here in the background, as I've been talking, you guys have already seen part of game number 1 versus the Tri-City Americans here. And things were going great. It was nice. I like what we was doing. You guys can see it. I mean, we was tearing these guys up. It was up 3-1. Got the puck moving around the boards in front of the net, and we grabbed a 4-1 lead. And everything was going so great. It was bright and shiny rainbows. There was definitely gold at the end of the tunnel. And then guess what? Our goalie thinks it'd be a good idea to lag out. Poor guy's internet connection. And by rule, because he lagged out, we restart from where he lagged out. So technically we have to play 2 more periods here. And we had to take a penalty in the ensuing game, because that's part of the rules. If somebody on your team lags out, you take a penalty. So we took a penalty, good time, right? And they got a goal. And more importantly, the momentum. We went from having that 4-1 lead, big comfortable lead, to a 1-0 scoreboard, which makes it 4-2, by the way. But I think we'd be alright. Red was like, slap shot like a pro. Oh, maybe not. Missed it. Found me in the back door, which apparently wasn't locked, by the way, because we shot, we scored, and yeah, everything's going great again. And then guess what happens? Boom, roasted. Your Xbox. Thanks for playing. Sincerely, EA. Everybody on our team's game crashed, so we had to go and restart another period. This time we're going to restart, and we're going to start in this. And I believe we're going in this game, what, 5-2 if I am mistaken? Try to keep you guys up here because the score at the top is obviously not right. So here we go. Round 18 on trying to get just this 1 full game in, and we aren't even 2 minutes into the period. And it must be my night, because that was a pass I should have smashed the one-time run. Didn't end up smashing it, but instead got that little greasy one right there where it kind of trickled off a few guys, went back to the net, and it was like, hey, Legacy, goal for you. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. So sick, right? I mean, 6-2 lead. We were up 4, and all I gotta say is never stop playing, because we got up 4, and I think we got a little lax back there. Gave up a breakaway right off the face-off to make it a 3-goal game. And as you guys know, 3 goals is nothing in a video game, especially when you let that far side snipe in there like we did right there on both of those shots, and it made it a 1-goal lead. I'm a little bit scared. We went from all the momentum to being good to almost blowing this game. We're only up a goal. We're getting a little shaky back there. Under the last minute. Excelled clock, though, thankfully for us. One last run, and Teal picks the puck off. Our AI gets murdered, and we pick up the W. 1-0 to start the season. I love it. 6 points, 1-0. Good start to the season. Our next game versus the Blazers will be a little bit of a tougher battle, I think. A pretty tough team in their own, I would say. I know they're division rival, as you guys know by now if you watched last season's series. But here we are. The puck bounce just wasn't hitting us. Sucker was going all over the place, and eventually it gets poked from one player to the next. for the one-timer, and we are trailing early. We trade a few penalties here in the first and finally end up with a 5-on-3 where Red drops the nasty rebound slapper that I was able to smack in the back of the net. Unfortunately, we couldn't get 2 goals on that 5-on-3 penalty, but we did get 1. We'd remain tied nearing the end of the third, and our goalie is just going to town, man. Holy man. Guy saves everything. I love it. I just like watching him make every save and make us look like we're good and stuff. I mean, the pressure was definitely on us here at the end of the period. We were just hoping to get in overtime at this point, pick up that point, and that is exactly what we did. We'd get into overtime. It's like, you know what? Let's go out there and score that goal now. But here we are, 12 minutes into overtime, and both teams had some chances, but none was gonna be as big as the one the Blazers would be handed after Yellow goes over here and takes a 5-minute major. But little known fact, I play defense like Zach Werenski over here. Right, that's right, lights out. Okay, maybe not, you guys are right. But we killed off nearly the entire 5 minutes until their guy goes in here, sneaks up behind both me and Red, and goes ahead and puts that puck in the back of the net. We both crashed low. One of us should have went up there and stopped that guy from running across, and we missed an assignment there. One of us had to get that one, and unfortunately we couldn't. It's an overtime loss, so you know what, is that technically a loss? We still get a point, you know, it's like half a loss. We'll take it. 1-0-1, one final game left for us this week, and it's versus the Seattle Thunderbirds. We would start out with the lead once again in this one. I like the Red guy, man. I just stand here like sticks up for Harambe, and the guy finds me every time. I love it. So we're up a goal. We'd hold that lead for a pretty long time until these guys may have just forced a pass, just a tad. Just a tad they might have forced that pass, and what do you know? What do you think, Patrick? Was it a force? 3 guys there, couldn't quite pick up the puck. That's alright though. It's a tie ball game. One of us needed to get a little bit turned around there. And here we are, 5 minutes left in the third, and it's getting a little bit sloppy out there. I'm telling you what, guys. He is liking me a little bit this week. This doesn't happen very often. Oh, loose pucks going around there. I picked this one up, and they're in a fake wrap that I don't like. And that would end up giving us the lead and the win. We'd go on to win this game. We'd win the final 2 games of the week, finishing the week. Season's over, boys. 6-2-1. We're ending it there, locking them out. We finished the week 6-2-1. Had a very good week. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you in future videos part of this series. As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.